the legendary TATA Paniki, Knight of the Shadow, Season 1, The Legend, fiction novel written by Dennis G. Pamesa, copyright 2026 DACC. Chapter 1, The Healer's Encounter. The night in Siquijor was no quiet whisper. It was a symphony of shadows, whispering wind through the coconut palms, and the distant haunting cry of a mother lost in the darkness. Inside a humble nipa hut, chaos reigned. A child writhed and screamed, eyes hollow, black voids devoid of life, of innocence, and from his throat, a voice older than the village itself whispered, sinister and cold.
This body is mine now.
Suddenly, Eusebio Magbanua, known as Tata, appeared without knocking. The village healer, a familiar face with gentle hands and a warm heart, was no longer just a healer that night. His eyes burned with a fierce fire, his soul ready for war. He stood firm between the child and the encroaching darkness. The air inside the hut grew frigid. Candles flickered and snuffed out, one by one. Shadows elongated, twisting into a menacing figure. The witch, cloaked in rage, bowing low with a sinister smile.
I will kill you, man.
She hissed, voice like a dagger.
And I will take the child.
Tata didn't flinch. Silently, he raised his hands, a gesture of defiance. At his chest, the amulet Liwan-Ag pulsed, igniting like a dying ember. Underneath his shirt, the sacred tattoos of his ancestors stirred, Baybayin symbols etched with the blood of warriors who fought and fell.
In the name of Bathala,
Tata whispered, his voice resonating with a thunderclap.
begone.
A deafening silence followed. Then, chaos. The battle erupted in a flash, an invisible clash of spells and spirits. Light exploded, shattering the darkness. The child flailed and screamed, then suddenly gasped. His eyes cleared. Humanity returned. But the witch cackled, a chilling, broken laugh that echoed through the night.
Nice try, but you're next.
Tata's gaze hardened. For the first time in ages, his eyes became abyssal, black, bottomless, filled with the storm of 1,000 battles.
We are the children of warriors.
He declared, voice like a rolling thunder.
We do not kneel.
He didn't go home that night. The darkness was too heavy, the night's weight pressing on his soul. On his way back, a scream tore through the silence, a woman's cry, frantic and desperate.
Cyclolo, help! Ah!
Feet pounding, shadows stalking, an Aswang hungry and relentless. Tata ran without hesitation. No questions, no doubts. He chased the scream into an open field. There, 3 shadowy figures dragged a woman, long tongues licking the air, eyes burning with fire. She sobbed, fighting with every ounce of strength, her frail body trembling. But Tata moved faster than any man. He reached out, grabbing her hand, not as a man, but as a force of nature. "TATA PANIKI," he whispered, voice steady and commanding. 2 words, simple, yet enough. The woman clutched his hand tighter, hope ignited. Together they fled into the darkness, into the forest's embrace where shadows parted for their passage. They found sanctuary in the Yungib Pamana, a cave carved from ancient stone, mouth like a waiting maw. Inside, it was cold and damp, the walls whispering secrets long buried. At the altar, 2 ancient Kampilan swords, their blades dull yet unbroken, waiting. Tata tossed them onto the ground. Their metal sang, a haunting, ethereal lullaby, a warning from ancestors. Suddenly, the air thickened. The Kampilan song grew louder. Outside, the Aswang halted, sensing the storm brewing within. They knew, they feared. Tata reached for the second Kampilan. In an instant, lightning surged through his veins, an ancestral power awakening, the blood of warriors alive and roaring. But then, a presence emerged from the shadows, no longer human but a swirling mass of black smoke and wrath. The witch, now a creature of pure darkness, appeared with eyes like burning coals. They clashed in a maelstrom of magic and fury. Tata's light blazed, cutting through the darkness, tearing apart the shadows. The witch's black tendrils writhed and constricted, seeking to suffocate him.
To the left.
A voice, ancient and commanding, whispered, a voice of a Diwata.
Dodge. Now.
He moved, twisting, spinning, his blade slicing through the night. The darkness responded, summoning chains of shadow, black, cold, unbreakable, binding Tata's arms and legs. The witch cackled, revealing a jagged dagger etched with curses. She stepped forward, blade gleaming inches from his heart.
Look at me, healer.
She sneered.
You're just a meddler. You dared invade my domain.
Her blade descended, but Tata's hand shot up, clutching the Kampilan. The blade thrummed with light, pulsating with divine energy.
Shout it out!
He roared, voice echoing through the cave.
Liwanag!
His voice, an ancestral call, pierced the unsung, and from within a blinding sun erupted, fiery, pure, unstoppable. It engulfed the darkness, obliterating shadow and spirit alike. The Kampilan sword drew, a streak of blazing light across the cavern. The witch screamed as her shadowy form disintegrated into ash and smoke. Silence. Silence so profound it vibrated. The cave trembled, then stilled. Tata stood amidst the wreckage, glowing, radiant, a living embodiment of dawn. His body shimmered with divine fire, the symbols on his back alive and writhing. A voice, deep commanding, resounded from the shadows.
You are the heir, the chosen one.
From the darkness stepped the elder, no longer the frail healer, but a towering figure, Heneral Saling, the war chief of the Visayan shamans. Her eyes burned with fierce pride and ancient power. She laid down her spear, staring up at Tata with reverence.
You are the luminary, the guardian.
She declared. The prophecy has begun. As the cave's walls shimmered with green flame, symbol of rebirth, the Aswang outside retreated, sensing the storm inside. And above them all, a solitary star flickered into life, a sign that the long night was ending. The dawn of a new legend had begun, to be continued.